The diner that never closes. What I found on Route 66 at 3 a.m. You ever drive through the American Southwest at night? The kind of drive where the only light is your headlights cutting through black desert, and the stars look like they're watching you back? Route 66 isn't what it used to be. Most of it's cracked asphalt and ghost towns now. But some stretches still feel alive, like something's waiting. My name is Elena Marquez. In the fall of 2025, I was 29, running from a bad breakup in Phoenix, heading west toward California with everything I owned in a '98 Honda Civic. No plan, just the road. I figured I'd stop in small towns, pick up waitress shifts, keep moving until the pain dulled. That's how I ended up at the Last Oasis Diner, mile marker 147, just outside a forgotten speck called Dry Wells, New Mexico. The sign said open 24/7 since 1952. Neon buzzed red and blue, half the letters flickering like they were dying. I pulled in at 2:47 a.m. because my gas light was on, and the next station was 60 miles away. The parking lot had one semi-truck idling, lights off, no other cars. I stepped inside. Bell jingled. Smelled like burnt coffee, grease, and something metallic I couldn't place. Behind the counter was an older woman, late 60s maybe, gray hair in a tight bun, name tag reading Margie. She didn't smile, just nodded. Seat yourself, hun. Coffee's fresh. I slid into a booth near the window, checked my phone. No signal. Classic. The jukebox in the corner was unplugged, but Patsy Cline's Crazy played faintly anyway, like it was coming through the walls. Margie brought me coffee without asking. Black. Strong. I ordered eggs and toast. While she walked away, I noticed the menu. Prices hadn't changed since the 80s. Burgers, $2.99. Milkshakes, $1.25. Weird. Then I saw the specials board, chalked in neat white letters. Tonight's special, the regular. Served after midnight. Ask your server. I laughed to myself. Small town quirk. Margie came back with my plate. Eggs over easy, toast burnt just right. She lingered. You traveling alone? Yeah, heading to LA eventually. She nodded slowly. Road gets lonely out here, especially after 3. I shrugged. I'm used to it. Her eyes flicked to the window. Some folks ain't. She walked away. I ate in silence. The trucker in the far booth never looked up from his newspaper, just sipped coffee. Same cup, for 20 minutes. Around 3:15, the bell jingled again. A man walked in. Tall, broad shoulders, denim jacket patched at the elbows, face shadowed by a ball cap. He didn't sit at a booth. He stood just inside the door, hands in pockets, scanning the room like he was looking for someone. Margie froze mid-pour at the coffee machine. He spoke, gravelly voice. Evening, Margie. She forced a smile. Been a while, Ray? Ray, like the owner from the old stories I'd heard at truck stops. But the sign said Ray died in '98, heart attack behind the counter. Ray, the man, walked to the counter, sat on a stool, ordered nothing, just stared at the menu like it was a map. I kept eating, but my skin prickled. Something was off. The jukebox volume rose slightly. No one touched it. Then Ray turned, looked straight at me. You new here? I nodded. Just passing through. He smiled, teeth too white. Everyone passes through. Few stay. Margie slammed a cup down. Ray, leave the girl alone. He chuckled, low, just making conversation. He stood, walked toward my booth, slow, boots scuffing linoleum. I tensed, hand on my keys in my pocket. He stopped 2 feet away. You see the special? I glanced at the board. Yeah, what's the regular? His smile widened. It's what keeps the place open. What keeps us going. Margie appeared beside him. Ray, enough. He ignored her. leaned in close. Breath smelled like dust and copper. Order it. You'll understand. I stood up. I think I'm done. Check, please. Margie looked relieved, but Ray blocked the aisle. Stay a while. Night's young. The trucker finally looked up. His eyes, they were wrong. Pupils too big, like black pools. I pushed past Ray, headed for the door. Bell jingled as I stepped out. The parking lot was empty. No semi, no Civic. My car was gone. Heart hammering, I spun around. The diner lights flickered. Inside, Ray and Margie watched me through the window, smiling. I ran back in. Where's my car? Margie sighed. It happens sometimes. Sit down, hun. It'll come back. Ray laughed. Or it won't. I grabbed my phone. Still no signal. I dialed 911 anyway. Nothing. The jukebox switched songs. Johnny Cash. God's gonna cut you down. Ray sat across me, in my booth. You ready for the truth? I didn't answer. He leaned forward. This diner, it ain't on the map anymore. Not the real one. After Ray, the real Ray, died, something stayed, or came. Depends who you ask. Margie brought more coffee, poured without asking. Drink. It'll help. I pushed it away. I want my car. I want to leave. Ray shook his head. You can't. Not yet. You have to serve your shift. What? Margie sat beside me. Soft voice now. Everyone who stops after midnight, they work here. For a while. Until the debt's paid. Dead. The road takes something, Ray said. Give something back. Balance. I looked around. The trucker was gone. But now there were others. Faint outlines in booths. People who hadn't been there before. A family in the corner. Mom, dad, 2 kids. Smiling. Too still. Their eyes followed me. A woman in a 1950s dress at the counter. Hair perfect. Face pale. She turned. Half her face was missing. Like burned away. I stood. This isn't real. Ree stood too. It's real enough. He walked to the specials board. Erased the regular. Wrote something new. Tonight special. The new girl. My stomach dropped. Margie chunched my arm. It's not so bad. You serve tables. Pour coffee. Listen to their stories. At dawn, if you've done good, you go. And if not, Ray grinned. You become part of the menu. I bolted for the door again. This time it wouldn't open. Locked from inside. No handle on my side. I pounded. Screamed. The jukebox for a lauder. I turned. The diner was fuller now. Dozens of people. All staring. Some looked normal. Others, decayed. Holes where eyes should be. Smiles stretched too wide. Ray walked up. First customer. An old man shuffled forward. Skin like paper. Voice raspy. Coffee. Black. And tell me, do you remember the crash on mile 142, 1987? The family from Ohio? I shook. No. He smiled. Teeth black. You will. Margie handed me an apron. Put it on. I refused. Ray grabbed my wrist. Gold. Too gold. Put it on. I did. They started coming. One by one. A teenage girl with tire marks across her chest. Ordered pie. Told me about the prom night she never finished. How the drunk driver laughed as he swerved. A trucker missing half his face. Ordered steak. Said he fell asleep at the wheel in 73. Woke up here. A little boy in pajamas. No legs below the knees. Asked for milk. Whispered his mom left him at a rest stop in 62. Never came back. Each one paid with stories. Painful ones. I poured coffee. Served food that appeared from nowhere. Listened. Hours passed. Or minutes. Time blurred. The clock on the wall stayed at pre-33. I asked Margie once, how long have you been here? She looked sad. Since 1952. Opening night. I was the first waitress. Car wreck on the way home. Never left. Ray. He was the cook. Died of a heart attack mid-shift. But something older took his place. Something that liked the taste of regret. Around what felt like 5 a.m., the crowd thinned. Only one left. A woman, my age, looked like me. Same hair, same eyes. She sat in my original booth, ordered the regular. Margie brought it. A plate of nothing, just an empty plate. The woman looked at me. Ready? For what? To take my place. I backed away. No. Ray appeared behind me. You served well. Dawn's coming. But someone has to stay. Balance. The woman stood, walked to the door. It opened for her. My car was outside again, running, lights on. She turned to me. Go, before he changes his mind. Ray's hand clamped my shoulder. Not yet. The woman might double, stepped outside, got in my car, drove away. The diner emptied. Just Ray, Margie, and me. Margie whispered, she's you now, on the road, running, like you were. I looked out the window, tail lights fading. Ray smiled. Your shift's over, for tonight. The door opened. I ran, got in, another car. Same model, same color, keys in ignition. I floored it, drove west, sun rising behind me. I never looked back, but sometimes, at 3 a.m., in whatever motel I crash in, I hear the bell jingle, and I smell coffee, black, strong, and I wonder, who's serving tables tonight? If you're driving Route 66 late at night, and you see a diner called Last Oasis, keep going, don't stop, because if you do, you might never leave. Like if you've ever felt that pull on a lonely highway. Comment your own road stories below. I read them all. Subscribe for more tales from the dark side of America. And remember, some places aren't on the map. They're waiting for you. Sleep tight.